FCS victories over FBS teams the last 4 years. How have you been able to do that?
I don't think it's been a magic formula. We've just been a tough team. We play everybody tough, play everybody hard, and I think if on occasion an FBS team overlooks a tough FCS team, then that's the result. You get a victory. I've looked at a little bit of the formula. I've looked at those two games, and some common denominators are winning the turnover battle and winning the possession battle. We had big plays on special teams in both of those victories. Fake punts that flipped the field position, or stopping fake punts that UNLV try to fake punt on us. And so every time that you get a big special teams play, it flips the field, and it's essentially a turnover. So in both of those games, we got the turnover margin in our favor, and also in both of those games, just hanging in there tough for the duration of the game, I think made the favored team panic.
Now, you've gotten a little bit of national attention for your Jim Harbaugh comments in the Bleacher Report article.
I haven't seen that. Yeah.
So, are you planning on seeing him on your way there? Is that relationship? Is there anything?
Oh no, I mean I have a tremendous level of respect for Jim, but no, we haven't made any plans. Just like I hold myself accountable to standards that the players have, and we're not doing any socializing on the way up to Utah State.
Do you like that could be a potential distraction if that was something that cost anyone?
Yes, yeah, and then like I say, if I'm late for meetings, I got to do the same punishment that they do. So I don't want to be stepping off the bus and have to face the team.
Now, when you're looking at the formula, looking back at past games, do you look at the past games against the teams that you've lost, kind of seeing things that you've done that caused those losses on the FBS side?
Sure, yeah. The games that we've lost, the FBS games that we've lost, have really been all competitive. We have not had I think the greatest margin of loss we had was against Cal, and that was probably the one that we had the best chance to win, other than the two that we won. I mean, that thing was a one score game in the fourth quarter. I think we had the lead in going into the fourth quarter, if I remember right. So the only thing that matters is not really what I know. It's not really what the coaches know. It's what the players know. So there are so many decisions to make on a daily and weekly basis about what information we're going to provide to the players, and then we have to make an analysis of if it's going to make a difference. So we really haven't analyzed those past games much. I'll give you an example. The last time we played Utah State, we had 4 freshmen starting on defense, and 3 of them are sitting in this room right now. Now they're seniors, and the team around them is much different. The Utah State team is much different. The only reason I bothered to look at it is Chucky Keaton was also the quarterback in that game, and he had a tremendous game.
Now, when it comes to Chucky Keaton, really almost 2 years now, is there a lot to learn from watching film, or is it kind of a mystery that he's been great?
Well, we anticipate that he'll be at his best. I've seen, the medicine is so good now that just knee injuries aren't what they used to be. Even I just think to the time when I was playing in an ACL, oftentimes meant that the guy was done, essentially done with his career in the way that it was, at least. And now guys are coming back much stronger than they were and much quicker than they used to within 6 months. And we've got a guy now that suffered an ACL in the spring practice, and we thought he'd be out for the season, and he's really pushing right now to be out and playing with us. That's Toaf Tassi. Looks really good in his rehab.
Keys to success as you face USC on both sides. And when you're looking to do the best to
We really need to make sure that we don't do anything, that we don't set out to do anything special. In the end, all wins are special, and the cumulative result of a well-played game for the T-Birds would be a win. We'll be devastated if we don't win, but really the idea is to go out and execute like we can, execute like I know we are confident to execute the plan, stay in front of the chains on offense, throw the ball in rhythm when we're throwing it. We have to run the ball well. I think we have to have at least 4 runs of 10 yards plus, no matter when it comes in the game. Sometimes those come a little later in the game. But and then on defense, it's just keeping our identity. We have 14 guys that can play and win in the front 7, and we need to make sure that we maintain that identity and bring fresh bodies in, and trust in that process. And we have a secondary that we believe can match up, and we want to put them in aggressive situations and match them up.
With Coach Coach's system, though, is that aided the running game anymore?
Yes, the second year in the system in particular, and maybe more than anything is having an established quarterback. You know, we had with Aaron Cantu and all he had done for the program last year, and you know, he fully was ready to lead the team, and Ammon came in and showed a lot of physical ability, and there was just no denying that we had, you know, some differences of opinion on the team on who should be the starting quarterback, and those guys, the right thing to do was to let them battle it out. This year we haven't faced that. Ammon's the clear number one, and Tannen's the clear number two, and Tannen can't wait for his opportunity whenever it comes. But he's preparing as a two, and we're preparing our one quarterback as the one quarterback. So it's helped the coaches, it's helped the team, it's helped us balance the offense.
Which side of the ball do you think needs to shine more coming at USU?
You know, I think that's the antithesis of the language we want to use. It's really not about shining. It's not about doing something special. I looked back at the two FBS victories we've had, and there's really a lack of special plays. You know, it's just executing the small things over and over and over, and then the other team panics and kind of gives it away. But certainly turnovers always make the highlight reel, so defensive turnovers are going to be big. And I think offense running the ball. I mean, we have throwing capabilities. We have great receivers. We have an accurate quarterback. We're gonna throw the ball. There's going to be yardage throwing the ball. But I think in the end, a highlight victory of an SUU, a highlight video of an SUU victory would be filled with defensive turnovers and special teams flipping the field and offense running the ball consistently and well.
Hunter's bearing equal on the inside of the 20 and inside the 10 if possible.
Yes. Yes, I sensed right away, early in January, that we had a team that was motivated from disappointments the season before, and so much of the leadership has come from outside the coaching staff, comes from the players. We go from a record low number of seniors in the 8 years I've been here. Last year we had 4 seniors. This year we have 11. All of them are in starting roles, and they're all very serious about preparing hard, and they hold each other accountable. And that's, you know, when you have a lack of leadership on a team or on a coaching staff for that matter, it's guys are afraid to hold each other accountable. They don't feel like entitled to do that. They don't feel like they have the credibility to do that. And we have a whole senior class that has worked hard enough. They've been held accountable. They've had their bumps and bruises, and they've had their ups and downs, and they know what it takes to be successful. So I'm really confident in their ability. We really take it one day at a time. I'm sorry for the coach speak on that, but it's really, you know, we have. Sometimes we've articulated our goals on slideshows and message boards and signage in the locker room, and our goal right now is just be ready, play fast, and finish. And that's our goal on a day-to-day basis. I would like to, at the end of the season, say we protected our trophy case. We have our 2 rival trophies sitting in our locker room right now, and I'd like to add to that trophy case.
Great, thanks, Al.
Thanks, guys.